Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to crack the code on all the different places you can stay when you travel. Ever wonder what really separates a hotel from a motel or a B&B from a hostel? Well, you're in the right place. We're going to break it all down so you can pick the perfect spot for your trip every single time.
So, you've seen all these names on booking websites a million times, right? Hotel, motel, hostel. But what is the actual difference? It's way more than just the sign out front. Each one is built for a totally different kind of traveler and a different kind of trip. Let's figure out which one is the right fit for you.
All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the 5 key things that define any type of stay. Then we'll dive into the hotel spectrum, compare places built for convenience versus being the destination itself, check out some more personal options, and wrap it all up with the ultimate cheat sheet.
To really get a handle on the world of accommodation, it helps to have a simple framework. And it turns out you can pretty much define and compare any place you stay just by looking at 5 core factors.
So, what are these magic factors? As you can see, it's all about price, the level of service, the facilities they have, who they're trying to attract, their target market, and the typical length of stay. Just think of these as the DNA of any accommodation. The specific mix of these 5 things is what makes every single place unique. Okay, let's start with the big one, the category we all know best, hotels. But hotel is a massive, massive umbrella term. They really exist on this clear spectrum, from something that's just purely functional to places that are absolutely over the top.
Think of it like a ladder. Down at the bottom rung, you've got your budget options, like a Premier Inn. It's simple, it's clean, it gets the job done. Climb up a step and you're in the mid-range, like a Holiday Inn, where you get more comfort and more amenities. And then way up at the top, you have luxury spots like the Ritz-Carlton, where the whole experience is about premium suites, fine dining, and incredible service.
So when you're looking at different hotels, what it really boils down to is a trade-off between these 3 things: the price you pay, the level of service you get, and the quality of the facilities. It's that simple. You pay more, you get more. All right, now let's look at a couple of places that are defined not just by their quality, but by their fundamental purpose. Are they just a quick stop on a long journey, or are they the journey itself? First up, the motel. The name literally tells you everything. It's short for motor hotel. These places were purpose-built for people in cars. They're right off the highway. You can park right outside your door. They are designed for one thing and one thing only: simple, roadside convenience for a good night's rest. Now, on the complete opposite end of that, you've got the resort. When you go to a resort, you're not just passing through. The resort is the destination. It's its own little world of fun with pools, spas, restaurants, entertainment. Everything is designed to keep you right there having a great time.
This slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On the left, the motel is all about the journey. It's a functional pit stop. But on the right, the resort is the destination, a place you go to for a longer, more immersive stay. One sells you a bed for the night, the other sells you an entire vacation experience.
Okay, so what if you're not on a road trip and you don't want a giant resort? What if you're looking for something a bit more unique, maybe more social, or something that feels a little more like home?
This is where the good old bed and breakfast, or B&B, really shines. These are usually small places. Often, they're just family homes with a few rooms to rent out. The whole vibe is built around a personal, cozy, and informal atmosphere. And of course, a home-cooked breakfast is always part of the deal.
Now, for anyone traveling on a budget who wants to meet people, there is the hostel. With a hostel, you're basically trading a little privacy for a much lower price and a built-in community. You'll usually find shared dorm rooms and communal spaces like kitchens and lounges, all designed to help travelers from all over the world connect. It's all about being affordable and social.
And for those who want independence and more space to spread out, you've got 2 main choices. A service apartment gives you the best of both worlds. You get the space and kitchen of an apartment, but with hotel-style perks like cleaning services. A vacation rental, on the other hand, gives you total flexibility and a local feel, but you're pretty much on your own. It's a more self-sufficient kind of stay.
Phew! Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, and it can be a lot to keep straight. So let's boil all of this down into one simple cheat sheet that puts everything neatly in its place.
And here it is. This table is your go-to guide. You can see the pattern so clearly. As the price level goes up, the service level usually goes up with it, all the way from a super low-cost hostel to a high-end luxury hotel. And each one has its own special key feature, whether that's the roadside convenience of a motel or the personal service you get at a B&B. So, at the end of the day, the biggest takeaway is this. There is no single best type of accommodation. The right choice is always about matching what a place offers with the specific needs of your trip. Driving cross-country? A motel is perfect. On a long work assignment? A service department makes a ton of sense. Backpacking solo? It's got to be a hostel.
So now you can crack the code. You can be a smarter traveler and choose your stay with purpose, making sure it actually makes your trip better. So the next time you go to book something, ask yourself this question. What does your next stay say about you and the adventure you're about to have?